Hello my lovely friends, welcome to my channel Creative Art. I am Nilima and today I am going to show you how I have converted these two simple plain wooden boxes into piece of art. Few months ago we visited Delhi and I bought a lot many handcrafted and wooden items from Banjara market, and these two boxes were among them, laying in dust and just were sold for 100 rupees. So I thought to give them a transformation by pouring paint on them and give them a new life. So friends, you can do the same, pour paint on any object and give them a new life of art by watching the complete video. And do subscribe my channel friends for more creative art painting videos, and do press the bell icon to get notifications for each video I post every week. All the materials needed to make this beautiful art piece are mentioned in the description box below with their links from where you can also buy them. They are also shown in the video. So let's start the video now friends. Friends, let's quickly check out all the materials we are going to need for this pour painting. First of all, you're going to need colors. And for colors, we are going to use medium body acrylic colors, which are from Camlin Artist Acrylic Colors. So this is one of the premium quality of artist colors you get from Camlin, with Brusto Professional High Gloss Pouring Medium. So this time the ratio is going to be 3 parts of pouring medium with 1 part of acrylic color, as this is the medium body acrylic color, and the base is going to be this beautiful wooden box. So this is quite a big box of at least 10 into 15 centimeter. I just love the wooden finishing I have got from all the sides. So we are going to keep the wooden look, but for the top part I really feel that it should be redone. And other supplements we are going to need is a masking tape, few plastic cups, you can also use paper cups, few ice cream sticks, and 2 measuring spoons. Okay, so let's start now. First of all, we'll start by mixing colors with the pouring medium. So this time I'm going to use 4 different shades. First is 112 deep magenta, second is 340 permanent rose, third is 010 antique gold color, and fourth is 339 portrait pink. And this time I'm using a spoon measuring 15 ml. So first of all, I'm going to add pouring medium in my cup. 1, 2 and 3. So first of all friends, I'm going to add 3 spoons of pouring medium in each cup. Using an ice cream stick, I'll scoop out the remaining. And now we're going to add 1 spoon of color in each of the cups. So first of all, I'm going to start with the deep magenta. You can see how thick this color is. So let's level it up first. This absolutely looks like a heavy body color, but it's still medium body. Okay. Next is the permanent rose color. Just level it first in this way and then add it in the cup. Then next is the antique gold color. These pigments are already so heavy. And finally adding portrait pink color. Level it. Okay, perfect. And now one by one start mixing them all in a very good way. Mixing the color with pouring medium is a really very important step, so do it very carefully and gently. So you need to do it in a very good way. Antique gold color, rose pink, and the deep magenta color. Very beautiful combination. So our colors are ready now. Let's prepare our base. So now friends, my color mixing is ready. So let's start pouring them all one by one in my cup. First of all, I'm going to add the deep magenta color. I'll do it from one side. Then I'm going to add the rose pink color. Then I'm going to add the golden antique gold color. And then finally I'll be pouring portrait pink color. Okay, so all of them are here now. So let's start our pouring. Okay, so we have got all of them in one cup now. Squeeze the cup a little bit from the side you want it to pour in this way, and then we're going to form very simple ring patterns. Till the end, this much is enough. So now I'll just move it from all the sides. The colors have already started dripping. I think I'm going to need a little bit of help, so I'll just pour a little bit of portrait paint on the sides so that they will reach corner. Join them with the flower in this way. I think this is good, so let's just tilt it. We got one corner. Okay, let's do it for the second corner. Okay, that much is just enough. Pull it down, down, down. Let's do it for that corner now. Just a little bit more this side. And finally move it to this corner. Okay, it's done. I know that we are going to get some amazing patterns over here, so let this part get dry now. Now let's use the torch and pop out the bubbles. We don't need to spoil our pattern. Okay, this much is just enough and perfect. So now friends, I will let it get dry and then show you what does it looks like after 24 hours. Okay? So now I'm going to start my pouring. So squeeze one corner and start the pouring. Start making the patterns you want for the ring. That is just enough. I'll tilt it just a little bit on that side, then some more like this side, a little bit on the corners. Okay, it started flowing. This corner, great. Now let's move it back. Just complete it from that corner. Yes, it is working great. And then finally let's move it down to that corner. And yes, we absolutely got what we needed. It is amazing, beautiful looking box. And now I'll use just a little bit of my heat gun and torch out all the bubbles, so it's done. And this is how it finally looks. So now friends, I will finally show it to you after 24 hours. How does it look? Okay. Now friends, our fluid art on box has got dried up completely. It literally took 2 days for them to get dry completely, as the consistency was quite thick. And this is how I place them in a box to let them get dry. After I complete my fluid art, I let it stay for at least 20 to 30 minutes on the same place without moving it, and then I will gently lift them up and place it in this kind of box, and then finally I'll cover it in this way. And then this is how I will let it be for at least 1 or 2 days. This one took 2 days to get dry. You can easily open it, so you should also definitely use this kind of boxes to dry your pour painting or resin art. And this is my first one. I'll take out all of them together. Okay, now friends, you can clearly see how beautiful both our boxes look. Yesterday I just was checking whether it was dry, but the center part was still not dry and I made a mistake by touching in the center. So friends, if you are still doubtful that your pour painting is not dry yet, so don't touch it unless and until you can really see it's just absolutely dry. It will get flat when it's dry. So this is how both our boxes look. You can see the area where we have done the tape. So this is the part where it is taped and this is the part where we have poured resin. So this is going to be our top. Inside this tape is the wooden part which I want to be remain visible. So now friends, using this kind of cutting tool, I'm going to give a very sharp cut to the fluid art so that it will separate from my tape. Okay, so now friends, I have got a very clean and clear slit and I'm going to make slits from all the four sides to both the boxes, and then let's not remove the tape, let it be in that way. Place one more tape and then we'll pour a layer of clear resin on the top of the fluid art we have done. For preparing the resin, I'm going to use Expo Art Expo resin. So this is the part A, which is a resin, and this is part B, which is the hardener, and the ratio for both of them is 3 parts of resin to 1 parts of hardener. So here is my measuring unit. I'm going to place a plastic cup on it, okay, and then tear it to 0. First of all, I'm going to pour 30 grams of resin in my cup. Okay, this much is enough. So according to the ratio, I will need to pour 11 grams of hardener then. And now gently I'm going to add the part B, which is hardener. Let's make it 44 in all now. Okay, so finally it is 44. Now using an ice cream sticks, friends, give it a very nice mix for at least 10 minutes. So now friends, I have finally completed mixing the resin and this is how it looks. While mixing the resin, make sure to scrape out all the resin from the sides, from the bottom and from every part, and it is really very important that your resin mixes very well before you start pouring. So now friends, my surface is already clean. Make sure that there are no hair before you start pouring and there is no dust or any particles which can disturb your resin around you. So now from one side of the cup, I'll start pouring the resin. Okay, I think this much is enough. Using a little palette knife, I'm going to spread it on the box, leveling it. Make sure that the resin is spread equally on the box. If needed, you can also add some resin. If you see that the resin has started flowing from any of the sides, that means the resin is enough on the box, and now it's time to torch up and pop out the bubbles from the resin. So here I'm going to use my torch and gently pop out the bubbles. It is done now, so you can clearly see how glossy it is and how clear it is. So now I'm gently going to lift up this box and place it for drying. I'm going to place the second box and in the same way pour resin on our second box. We'll need just a little more of resin. So this is done. Now I will torch it a little. Okay, this much is enough. So now we will place it to get dry and then I'll show you how does it looks after 24 hours. Okay, now after 2 days, let's check. Our resin has got dried up completely. So let's take out both our boxes out of the box, the production box. We place them. And yes, this is how beautiful and glossy they look. So now friends, I'm going to show you how to remove the secure tape we have placed from all the 4 sides, and you can clearly see that the resin has not flown down from this box. From this box it may have flown down because I can clearly see the glossy side, but for this box I don't have to worry because I have completely taped up this box from all the sides. So now let me show you the way how to remove the tape. Just using a cutter, give it slight and straight cutting on your tape. Then one of the corners, slightly start peeling off in this way so that you won't tear the color or your tape. And then you can easily peel off if there is any excess color on the side. One, and in the same way friends, I'm going to remove the tape from this box also. After removing the tapes, this is how our boxes look. You can clearly see the wooden finishing touch. Now friends, maybe you can have some color on any of the parts. You can also have some resin on any of the parts. And if you're using our old box like this one, you may have the polish ripped off from some places due to the masking tape. So for that friends, now I'm going to use 220 CW sandpaper, and using the sandpaper I'm going to sand all the sides of the box to make it more smoother, and we will give it a new finishing. So just hold it in this way and start sanding it from all the sides. I'm going to do this from all the sides and also for the bottom. Now when I have completed sanding the box from all the sides, this is how it looks. So now friends, I'm going to use a wood polish. So this one is a very commonly available G brown shade. I'm using a wood shield. This is a wood polish. So what you have to do is use a cloth or a paintbrush to apply wood polish. I'm going to use the cloth the same way as a carpenter does. Just dip a little bit of it in the polish, and I'm going to polish it from all the sides in this way. Polish all the sides very gently and clearly. It is perfect. Now we will let it get dry for at least 24 hours. So now friends, after 24 hours, we have finally completed our pouring part, resin part, and also varnishing the wood. And this is how beautiful, glossy and glazing our boxes look from all the sides. Can you imagine? These beautiful wooden handcrafted boxes were just laying in dust and were sold for 100 rupees each, and now I have converted them into beautiful glazing piece of art. You can use these boxes in different ways you want, but definitely I'm going to use it to store jewelry because these are handcrafted wood and they are going to last forever. So friends, do tell me what do you think about these beautiful boxes, and do give it a try if you want to make them your own. And do subscribe my channel friends for more creative art painting videos, and do press the bell icon to get notifications for each video I post every week. Enjoy your day and have a colorful life. Thank you for watching.